Hello Libra, welcome to your November reading. We're going to take a look at the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Libra, and we're also going to include Venus this month for November. And from here forward, I'll be including that right back into your general monthly readings. So welcome, we're going to take a look at whatever is going on first week, second week, third week, and into the fourth week. And I will look at the pros and the cons, whatever adversities may take place along the way, to try and help you in your journey as you move forward. So let me pull one more card, and we have all four of... Now, Mercury is in retrograde at the time that I'm recording this, and it's getting ready to go direct. So you may be feeling a little bit of the uneasiness of what's taking place in the planetary aspect. And Aries going direct, Aries is in alignment right now. So there's shifts taking place is my point. That's where I'm trying to go. We are starting off the week of November with the Moon card. And the Moon card, it can be talking about secrets. It can be talking about fears. For a lot of you, I do feel there is a fear attached to it. But it has everything to do with the Moon phase that is going to take place right around that first week of the month. I believe it's the 7th or the 8th, right in that time frame. This has to do with a lot of deep-rooted fears is what I'm picking up. Fear of success, fear of failure, fear. For some of you, this is not about fear at all. It is about maybe your partner, whether that's romantic or otherwise. There's something going on that is hidden. Even you may have a hidden secret. And we're going to pull the detail and see what's going on. You guys are beautiful, beautiful air signs, and I welcome you to the channel if you are new. I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. It comes through me, and I use the cards to translate those messages for you so you have something to see. There is a lot of tussling inside of me as I began this reading, and it still is coming out as I'm talking to you. A little bit of stuttering, a little bit of edginess, edgy. And I don't mean in a negative way, like irritated. This is more like shaky, fear, okay? So we do have the Ten of Pentacles that came out, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. In that first week, some of you might be in a position where you are creating magic, and it could be very, very scary for you. When we are getting ready to make a shift and go in an upward motion, just like we are if we're going down and backwards, we can get scared. We can get that fear. Fear of success, fear of failure. It depends on every single person. Whatever it is that you are doing, you are making magic happen. You're making magic happen in your permanent, solid foundation. And with this Ace of Pentacles, it is going to be a beautiful, beautiful moment for you. So you may have an inheritance coming through, and that could even be that little bit of tossling. But for the majority of you, what I'm getting, what I'm being guided to say is whatever is coming in for you that first week, set the fear aside, because we can bring it back anytime, right? We can bring it in, we can take it out. Bring it in, take it out. It's up to us and whatever we're thinking. But my guides are saying, no, babies, this is your moment to actually take this beautiful energy and move forward with it. Take whatever is due to you. If this is a big payout, if this is a bonus, for some of you, it's a bonus. And it may be 5 months overdue, 5 months overdue for a group of you that I'm seeing. 5 is very important. 5s represent change, and that could have the money, coming in, or the payout, or the bonus, whatever it is that is going to make you feel really secure in your life. It's getting ready to happen. So there's that little bit of butterflies as you're going forward. They're recommending that you keep your balance. These are the cards that would be the opposing side of whoever or whatever you're dealing with. And the Two of Pentacles is saying keep your balance while you are being magical and creating this. This means you have to be in a very, very high vibration in order to allow this to happen. So if the fear is there, you're going to have to set that aside and keep yourself in balance. And it is going to take a lot of strength and courage. So you are going to have to overcome whatever it is that is kind of stuck in your craw. This could be a divorce where you're getting the payout and the finalization of that. It could be anything. You guys are going to know how that resonates with you. But it has to do with your permanent foundation, your home, your family, and the root of the core of your own being. Whatever that means for you, the balance is important to allow the new to come in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now the second week, you've got the Strength card in the reverse. So whatever's taking place here is going to affect you into that second week, because we have two opposing cards, right? Your adversity is to maintain courage, and the second week is saying you may lose a little bit of that, but not to worry, because you're going to pick that up. You are, and we're going to take a look at the detail on this right now. So I hope you guys are doing well, and if you haven't heard, I will be closing my private sessions. My private readings will be closing on October 3rd. If you're interested, you can click the link there in the description box and go to my website and check out what is available through the 31st. We have the King of Wands. This is about confidence. So Libra, whatever is going on, it's going to mean that you need to take a lot of confidence within yourself and turn it outward to whomever you're dealing with. Some of you, this could be the King of Wands that you're actually dealing with, and they may make you a little bit weak in the knees, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it's romantic, but there's that invisible apprehension that is attached to this King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands as a person is a very confident individual, very alluring and very charming type of a person, male or female, because this is a general reading, whoever, and it could be you, but I feel for most of you, this is who you're dealing with, not necessarily you, although you do need to have that confidence when you're dealing with this situation. But with this energy is this ability to tap into a lot of different people. They know how to connect with people. And so does Libras. You guys are great at being able to kind of blend in wherever you're at. I don't mean like a chameleon. I mean that you are magical in the way that you communicate with people. And they're saying to keep your courage and get it back upright, it's going to take a lot of your own inner confidence to do it. But for some of you, this is a small business that's going to offer you an opportunity, and it's going to come in the first week, and most likely you're going to have to make the decision in the second week. So tap into your own magical, mystical self. If this is somebody that you're dealing with, that you're meeting, and that King of Wands is very alluring, very almost seductive for some people. It's just like a mesmerizing when they come in, extremely charming. Very, very, very important that you maintain your confidence, because you might get sucked into their little trap if it's negative, but yet I feel it's very positive. The fear is attached to whatever is coming in, like it's been forever since I've had this. Now for some of you, it's absolutely love, 100%. We have the King and the Queen, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius if you're looking at an individual zodiac sign. But for most of you, this is, and yeah, we've got Leo on here a couple times. Yeah, you're dealing definitely with Leo, or it's in the month of the Leo season. You're going to know how that resonates for you. This is a beautiful pairing between you and another person where you're both going to see each other on the same page. So if you're meeting somebody new, Libra, you're going to really like it. It'll be like a soulmate type of a connection where you fit really well together. And that in itself can be very unnerving for some of us when we haven't had it ever or in such a long time. But that beautiful connection is kind of frightening just in its own self, right? This is an opportunity to have a business, an actual business that could be very successful, you partnering with a new company. If you own your own business, Libra, this would be you partnering up with somebody else, and you are going to have an incredible adventure together. This is about excitement and passion, and I hear the word compassion with this individual situation. So turn okay, they said turn your lion back up, right? Turn your lion, because that's what's on the card, right? The lion. Turn your lion back upright. Get your courage going, because in the third week, you are the star of the attention. Now we have the card of the star, and this does represent the zodiac sign of Aquarius. However, for a lot of you, you're going to be put in the spotlight by whatever is this offer is in the first week. So if this is a job you've been waiting for, bam, here you go. And man, you're just going to be right there. So you have like 2 weeks to plan, prepare, and when you walk in, all eyes are going to be on you. Libra, you're getting ready to move forward toward the latter part of November, moving into something that it's going to be, although it may be some lessons that need to be learned as you move forward, you're definitely going to leave behind anything negative. No more of that negative Nelly kind of, so to speak, right? So this could also be for a group of you where it's talking about deep, deep healing with an Aquarian individual. For some of you, it may be somebody else, a different zodiac sign. But with this is a wish that you truly want, a wish being granted. So by the third week of November, you're going to want to take a break, because you are going to go through a lot. In order to stand out in a spotlight, you got to make sure, if you're in the public eye, you got to get rid of your bags. You got to make sure everything looks just right. Otherwise, you'll get shredded to pieces. And you know exactly what to do, because Libras, you're an excellent dresser. For the most part, most of you know exactly what to do. Whether you do it all the time or not, you know what to do. So this is something that's going to propel you forward, and I love, love, love it. Now I'm going to look at the last 2 weeks together, because they kind of coordinate in my message. So let me pull the detail on the 4th week of the month. Here it is. We have a brand new chapter. A brand new beginning, relocating. Some of you are going to travel approximately 6 hours, 6 miles, or 600 miles, but it definitely is a 6. It could be 6 countries, but it's definitely a 6. You're going to know how that resonates with you. But when we start a new chapter in life, this is awesome. So you can see where this 4 of Swords, this is rest, this is letting go of anything negative, because you're going to soar. In order to keep on that high momentum, Libra, you've got to make sure that you don't go back in the past and grab the 3 of Swords that preceded this. You're healing whatever took place. And we're going to look at love in just a moment, but this is a really inspirational moment for you, the month of November. It is like it's your oyster, and you're going to be able to do with it whatever you want to do with it, as long as you maintain your balance, your inner confidence and strength, and whatever adversity comes out right now, we'll talk about that as well. Okay, we have the Tower card that flew out. So this is healing over something that may have taken place, and it could very well have been with this Queen of Wands, where that temptation brought you to your knees, and that person maybe drained you financially, but you're recouping the money, and all of a sudden, bam, here they come back around again. Now, it's going to be different for all of you, but the Tower is a change going to take place by that 3rd week. A change that leads to absolute healing and the wish being granted. Something that is, there you go, you got the 4 of Swords again. So it's very, very important in November that you rest and you relax and learn to meditate and learn to breathe in different ways, to breathe your way through this. Breathe your way through it, but breathe your way through it. Now we have the 6 of Swords again, so you have repeating cards, and you may be seeing these numbers everywhere. 4, 5, 6 is a big one. 4, 5, 6. You have 3 6s on the board. No, that doesn't mean bad luck. Not necessarily. If you believe it does, then it may be that way for you. But for most of you, no, because this is what I'm saying. You're going to let go of the 3 of Swords. That's the negative thinking. You're going to have the 6 of Swords, which is where you regain your balance after you walk away from something or someone that drained you, that hurt you, that wounded you, and you're moving forward. I'm not doing this anymore. So if this is a job scenario that is coming back around or ending that final segment, this could be that big payout coming in, and that fear and apprehension of moving forward. Now what do I do, right? You may be getting an early retirement. Now what do I do? And they're saying focus on what it is that you truly, truly want. Keep yourself in balance and let go of the negative thinking so that you can align yourself with the brand new chapter that you're starting. If you remember, Libra, I've spoken in the past that a lot of us are getting ready to start that new chapter the end of October, rolling into November. That is all about your season. Now, I don't think this has anything to do with your age, but it could, and you'll know if it does for you. But I keep hearing you know exactly what to do. You know what to do. So do not doubt yourself. Keep moving forward and take this strength card in the second week and turn it back upright. The strength, the courage to move forward. When we deal with a situation, whether it's a business that lets us go and it just explodes, or a person, it can really wear our energy out. Any negativity in life just drains our energy, like, somebody draining our our blood out. Just it just drains us. So it's vitally important that even if it's a romantic situation, whatever it is, you maintain your dignity, your confidence, and your energy vibration, because this is a very, very big change for a lot of you. And it will take place all the way through December 10th. December 10th is what I'm seeing. So it may be a 6-week period of change where you're relocating that 600 miles or 6 miles, whatever that represents in you, 6 countries across states. But you're going to know how it resonates with you. So let's take a look at married and couples. If you are in a relationship, whether you are separated or not, love is coming back in. A lot of people are ready to love. A lot of people have gone through massive changes since late 2019 all the way up until today. And now they're cleansed and they're ready. They're saying, I want love. So we're bringing back our love readings, and I'm going to add it on here for the married, single. Even if you're separated, you're still, both of you are on the same page. You're in a relationship, not just one person. Then we'll look at singles, and I'll pull one extra card to help give inspiration throughout the month. It's a very positive reading. It truly is. The only thing that could possibly be negative is the fear and the lack of energy, but a lack of energy will bring fear. If you're asking somebody to marry you, well, there you go. We have honeymoon, and that could bring in a lot of fear and apprehension as well. Investing a lot of money into a relationship where you're bonding, you're connecting, and you're tying the knot, for some of you, actually getting married. But this honeymoon, this travel, for some of you, it is a big deal, and it may be very expensive, so you want to make certain that things fall in order for you. For some of you, you're going to travel to see your partner. You may be at a distance, and it may be a 6-hour flight or a 6-hour commute to where they are located. But the beautiful thing is, this is about whatever took place, you're going to heal it, and you're going to grow from it. If this is a new relationship, or let's say a rebirth of a relationship, right? This is where you're taking it to a little bit higher level. Definitely spending time together. And with the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, plus the balance card, it's probably a way overdue vacation for some of you. So this is also talking about international travel. So with the World card, you could be traveling 6-hour flight going into a different country. Now let's take a look at beautiful single, and you are ready for love. Not those of you who are angry. This is a very positive reading right now, and you have romantic feelings. So you're getting ready to meet somebody. It may be on a cruise ship. I'm seeing a big boat, a big ship. If you're going on a cruise ship, you may actually be meeting somebody. And for those of you who are not, this is about moving forward into something new and traveling. Along your travel adventures, you may bump into somebody, and through that comes that fear. Oh my gosh, this is somebody pretty cool. It's a very beautiful, positive energy vibration that's going on. And again, it is not coming from any place of anger. Fear, apprehension, of course that could be there, because I feel with these two being a pair, that means you are a perfect match. And when we meet our soulmate, it's like we just click, and it's super exciting, but yet it's like almost too good to be true, right? Look what, let's take a look at whatever inspirational message they want you to know. Do not doubt this situation. You're going to meet somebody, or you're going to be traveling to this new experience, and it's overdue. You've got beautiful opportunities coming in, and this is part of that new beginning that you're starting. So don't doubt what is in the core of your being, and move into smoother, calmer, emotional and mental weather for yourself, so that you can stay in balance, because you've got something amazing getting ready to come in. Thank you so much for watching, Libra. Have a wonderful month. Much love.